How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
And if you want to be part of the Hamajan Gang, please go into the live chat and please participate.
Just participate. That's all you have to do. Now, in this show, not only do we voila our small kind when things come up, but we also editorialize news items. And on today's show, we're going to talk about the last day of Rail, which was yesterday. We have some footage. Haleiwa fireworks. Well, it's good, and I could hear it from my house here.
Wow.
And one of the Fab Five, remember them?
Yeah.
One of them is homeless. And yeah, we have a story about that. And more Hawaiians live outside of Hawaii than in Hawaii. News item on that coming up soon. And remember the guy with the vulgar license plate who filed suit to keep it?
Yeah.
Guess we have how that turned out. And people on Maui are getting their parks vandalized. I know. It's like, what? So we'll be talking about all those things. But meanwhile, let's say how's it to a few of the Hamajang Gang that came inside. There's Kevin Frazier. How are you, Kevin? Sam Bittner. Aloha no, one of our moderationists. Aware. Hey, Deborah, Casey Jones, all saying how's it to Ann. And there's Devin, another one of our moderationists. Felicia, our front row hottie. Now we can start the show. And what? Jeffrey Lee Metzer. Oh, it's just saying how's it to Jeffrey. GB, alohas. And there's Miles coming in from, I think he's in Kihei right now.
Yeah, it's in Maui, yeah.
Yeah, because he's here from Boston, and he's going to be giving us updates, I'm sure. Yes, Mama Sean. Aloha, how are you? I hope you all had a great 4th. We'll talk about ours here soon coming up. Yeah, Fraser, priced out of paradise. Precisely what that news item is about. Roger Sasaki, aloha from Hanamaulu. Got my Ben & Jerry's pistachio. I'm going to be rocking some... mint chocolate chip, hey, look at that. Yeah, I know. A respectable amount.
Yeah, respectable.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big cup.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
But it's only got a little bit on the top.
Okay.
I do that because when you put them in the freezer, the cup stays cold and it keeps the ice cream cold.
Oh.
When you put it on the
I didn't think that's clever. I never thought about that.
Unrefrigerated. Nani aloha, our moderationist and associate producer. Hello, James Araki K. That when you see the K like that, that means they're lurking. It's a Hamajang Gang thing. Wait a minute. That doesn't look like ice cream.
I'm sure there's some ice cream somewhere in there.
What is it? What happened?
So I went to 2 drive-thrus.
Uh-huh.
I won't say the names of these places, but you know how they have this thing where they go, oh, sorry, the machine is not working today.
What?
Yeah, I guess it had the holiday, the 4th and the 5th off. So
Wow.
So both places, different restaurants,
Yeah.
didn't have their milkshake machine working. I
I saw a video that was talking about how that's on purpose sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, and I forget the reason, but there's they make more money selling other things than if they sell that or something like that.
Oh,
But
so then they forced me to get this smoothie.
it's a smoothie?
Yeah, I got a mango smoothie. I also have a strawberry banana smoothie, which is the first half of the show and second half of the show.
Well, thank you. Aloha from Seattle with my ice cream drumstick. That's real ice cream. James is cheating, small kind, but we're going to let him off because it wasn't your fault.
Yes, it wasn't. I
It
promise.
was not. Hey, Juan Caballos, how are you? Aloha from JOH. What is JOH? I don't. You think about it, and I'll move on. Laida, aloha. Hey, Juan Caballos in California. Oh, maybe he was typing and he would get autocorrect or
The
something.
slang.
43, how's it? Andy and James and the gang. Aleta, hi, peekaboo. Well, there we go. We
I
found
see
you. Yeah, I know. Mango sorbet.
Oh, there you go.
I almost said sorbet.
Sorbet.
Mango sorbet. I gotta tell you right there. Hey,
Hey.
Terry in Scotland rating with his party of 6. Thank you. That's a Twitch thing, by the way. For those of you who may not know, when Terry in Scotland is doing his show, after he finishes, he says, "Hey, let's go see the Daily Pidgey." Brings some of the people. You can opt out. You don't have to, So mahalo for joining us, and they call that a raid because we are on Facebook,
Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube. We're not on Kick today. We are. We're on Kick.
Oh, Kick isn't working for some reason. Maybe I'll try a little later, but nobody watches on Kick anyway. We're hoping to grow that, so we'll see. Oh, that Andy is one Akamai quality broadcaster. Oh, thank you. Pokoleti, mahalo for renewing your subscription. Oh, I know. And for anyone who is not subscribed on the YouTube side, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're trying to get to 30,000. We're very close, so if can,
please. And we got some people in Kona that said they're going to start subscribing too. So
look at this. McD's ice cream machines never work. That's who the video was about. Why nationally do their ice cream machines rarely work?
I saw something where like only certain people can work on it. That's why. Like, it's some kind of union thing.
Yeah. By the way, did you ever notice that the milkshake straw in a McDonald's? It's that square-looking weird thing that, you know what I mean? You know why it's that shape? Because they take that spoon and they put it into the machine, and the spoon is and then they just detach the whole thing.
That's the McFlurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, McFlurry. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So they don't have to clean the machine.
Which is clever.
I know, but evidently never work because.
I wouldn't suck on it though because it's not meant for you. It's not a straw. It's a spoon.
No.
Yeah.
But it's not. I will not ask you how you figured that one out. Until that vein burst in your brain and whoa. Guess it's not a straw.
I saw a guy.
Okay, hey, Dave Espina. Hey, how's it, Uncle Andy and Brother James? Mahalo nui loa for being here. Hey, you forgot Facebook. Yeah, I guess we did. Maybe because we were in jail for so long. I always ask James, and he works with his memory, even though he could turn slightly to his left and read it off the screen. If you want to know what we're talking about here, I'll show you. I set this camera up so that you see right over here. That's all the platforms that we're on are listed over there. Yeah, you gotta get your face in there, right?
I'm trying to find the camera.
Huh? Oh, it's back here. It's back there. It's my phone.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's why when you called me today, just before the thing, I was like, oh man, I had to take my phone, pull it out of that holder, and do all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Sorry.
You know me. I'm the Mr. Camera. Hey, guess what? Today is 1937. In 1937, Spam was introduced. I wonder if that's a coincidence that it coincides with Hawaii Day. Because today, in 1959, Hawaii became a state.
Wow.
Right? And someone said, well, let's introduce Spam.
Wow. And then we all got fat right after it.
Well, I was going to try to defend you, but,
Yeah.
I was going to say, but.
I'm the guy with two smoothies.
He's a two-fisted ice cream Wednesday guy. Oh, man. Yeah, Tony has chocolate chip with Reese's peanut cookies. James peanut butter banana protein shake for me. Ooh.
That sounds good.
That does sound good. Man. Edmund Kozma says, got Spam. It's amazing that they introduced Spam on the same day we became a state. You know what I mean? I don't think it was in 1959, but imagine someone said, and thinks, this is Hawaii. Nobody's going to want to eat Spam.
Yeah.
Some goes, I'll invest. And now the guy's up in Hawaii, Lower Ridge, and
that's when Gary Musubi showed up and said, I have this new sandwich type thing with Spam.
It's funny. Peanuts aren't the same thing as tree nuts. You can be allergic to peanuts, but still able to eat almonds. Well, we have almond butter. Yeah, we
Oh,
did
I did
that.
not know that.
Yeah, we did well.
I thought she just made up a new thing, tree nuts. I was like, peanuts, tree nuts, 4 nuts, 5 nuts.
2 nuts.
I thought that was a fish.
Okay, now we're going to do a editorialized video about the last day of the free rail, which was yesterday. So if they, make reference, you know what we're talking about.
4th of July holiday and last free day to ride the Skyline brought out thousands of riders. The city is reminding the public you will get charged starting tomorrow to jump on board the rail system. Christy Tomashiro has the details.
From park and rides to the platforms, there's no shortage of people jumping on board Skyline on this 4th of July holiday.
So far, it's pretty fun.
I loved the first day. It was nice and smooth. I enjoyed it. So now he didn't do it, so I'm bringing him.
Instead of heading to the beach, some families choosing to spend the holiday up above, checking out the view on board, and many people taking advantage of the last day for free rides.
Free today.
I said, you better try it out. It's free for 2 days, so.
The free ride period for Skyline has come to an end, and starting Wednesday, the city wants to remind the public that the fare structure for Skyline will be the same as the bus.
Don't forget, you will need your Holo card to enter and exit Skyline stations. The Skyline fares will be $3 for adults.
Look at Edmund. Edmund, free. I doubt it. Look, it costs $5. Yeah, but you put $5 on the card, but when you use it, it doesn't take $5 off. So I mean, and you know. $5, bro.
Yeah.
With unlimited transfers for 2.5 hours for children ages 6 to.
But look, there's the pricing structure right there, you know. And you know what gets me is it costs $1.50 for young people, $1.25, but people will crowd there to save that $1.25.
Yes.
And I guess curiosity killed the cat too, you know. Who got my Holo card ready? All right, Miles. Hope we can do
17,
it.
it's $150, and for those 65 years and older, it'll cost you $125.
It's kind of perfect because you can use your bus passes. So the bus pass can double up as your Skyline fare. So perfect.
Even though it's the last day for free rides, it doesn't mean it'll be the last time on Skyline for some residents.
I think so, Mad Stutter.
It is the last free day, but also it's good when we go on the weekends to the swap meet.
Perfect for if you're a swap meet fan.
Yeah. That's the only thing that's over there anyway. So it's not like you can go to a game.
But watch what happens. Oh yeah, because they're tearing the stadium
Yeah,
down. Yeah.
Just get on Friend Waipahu, come here, and we don't have to worry about driving or parking. I mean, deal with the traffic.
We plan on using it a lot in the future.
Skyline operating hours return to 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Chrissy Tomashiro, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
Well, I was hoping that was longer. I took a bite.
I would ride it too. I mean, I'm just waiting for the right time.
How about tomorrow?
Definitely not during 3 p.m. or 2 p.m.
You got stuck in some traffic here today, didn't you?
Yeah, I went Kamehameha Highway. I went around because of, I guess, I don't know what's happening in Pro City on the freeway. It could be westbound going to Waianae or something.
Waianae would have been a red hat with blue, so that was probably...
University of Washington.
Yeah.
They're purple. Purple and gold.
Yeah. Oh, no, brain freeze. No, it wasn't that. It was just... But was worth it. That mint chocolate chip is my go-to.
Yeah, that actually looks good. It's my daughter's favorite too.
Yeah.
Tikawa!
Yeah, Tikawa. Hey, mahalo, bro, for coming to Kona. And
thanks for the candy.
yes, and I still have some, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
He gave us what do you call gift packs.
Yeah. Almond Roca was one of the companies.
And then those mint things.
Yeah.
Oh, how we grind that. And then my wife loves the dark chocolate. So, brother, I appreciate it. And thank you for being there. And everyone else who showed up in Kona. We did very well and had fun. And
there was some women there that said, I watch the podcast, but I don't say anything.
Yeah, I know.
I said, just put a letter K and please say something. I mean, we give you a shout out, or just so we know you're there.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, Edmund. My wife is Japanese. You'd think I would remember omiyagi. That's, real shakalaka. You had me at amen roko or whatever, however you spell it. Yeah, I know, me too.
I had to give it to my sister, though, because that's how I broke my tooth. This
Amen roka?
Yeah, amen roka accident or injury, whatever you want to call it. It broke my tooth. Yeah, it broke my tooth because it was just a little too hard.
So you call it amen broka.
Yeah. I was crunching and I was like, there's some parts that's just not breaking down.
And it was you.
It was my teeth. And I was like, oh, no.
Man. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, but anyway, M. Tikawa, again, we really appreciate it. That was it. And which is a mind blower, It's just like when you see people, and he walks up, hey, how you doing, bro? We're doing the generic, and he goes, yeah, M. Tikawa. And both of us, hey,
yeah,
you, bro.
Yeah, because when he came up to me and he said Tikawa, and I was thinking, wait, Tikawa, oh, Hamajang gang. And I was like, come here. And I grabbed him and I bear hugged him.
Bro, I saw that. It was like him surfing Waimea or something.
I said, we got a hug. Just handshake stuff. You're a Hamajang gang. You get a hug. You don't get a handshake.
We give a body shake, not a handshake. Cool seeing you guys and the opener guy. Who was that?
Jesse Moma.
Jesse Moma
from Kona. He's trying to build up the scene there, the comedy scene in Kona. So if you guys ever go visit Kona, check them out. They do a show every Tuesday.
In that venue?
Yeah, every Tuesday. Hawaii Top Comics is what they go by on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I saw. They posted something on Facebook. Nice picture of you.
Oh, yeah. Tikawa had a nice picture. He had a nice picture of us that he posted.
I didn't see that. Where was it?
He posted under his name. So
okay, well, we'll have to search that out. And mahalo. Yeah. Okay, now for those of you who may have missed fireworks, I spent the evening cuddling Kinako because it's just I know and I can't see tranquilizing them.
Yeah.
So we just cover her with blankets and held her.
Some people tell me CBD. I was like, no, we just hold each other.
Yeah. Here's the reason my dog was so scared, though.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna force some down.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't too noisy.
Chee-hoos and big bangs in Haleiwa tonight to celebrate the country's independence, confirmed on this day in 1776.
Kailua also put on a pyrotechnics display along with Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam and the Polynesian Cultural Center in Laie as well. And long before the big shows, people hit the beaches to create their own celebration.
Our Eddie Dowd is here to show us how island families put their own twist on this national holiday. Eddie?
Keahi, Steph, for some, today was a celebration of the nation's independence. For others, a day to highlight Hawaiian history. And for one Kapolei family, a day to remember loved ones.
Wow.
Fun and games, of course, but this beach day, the Kila family is gathering for a memorial.
Not only celebrate 4th of July, but then both of my mother and my father passed away.
Chris Kila Scott says both of her parents passed away on the 4th of July. Her mom Loretta in 2007 from cancer. After that, her dad Paul suffered a stroke in 2012 that left him on life support. The family chose July 4th to let him go. Kailua Beach is the place their ashes were spread.
It feels lovely because this is like where we let them go. We get to, enjoy, make memories, and just feel them in the ocean.
At Pu'uhonua o Wailupe in East Oahu, some Native Hawaiians marked the holiday by flying the Hawaii flag to acknowledge the overthrow of the Hawaiian Kingdom in 1893. And on the South Shore, plenty of food at Ala Moana Beach Park, but no fireworks as the mall held off for a 4th year in a row. Beachgoers didn't seem to mind.
Actually, when you come out here and set up, this is more like bringing family together and friends, you know, and the thing is, it brings us not only closer to the island, but to everyone else, even if you're not family.
It's so nice to see them just enjoying without a care in the world, barbecue, and Hawaii's great, you know, it has not lost the aloha spirit, no matter what anyone says to me with all the buildings and everything.
The United States of America is now 247 years old. Much like the country, the celebrations are diverse and filled with different meanings. And there were no major incidents to report. A relatively calm Independence Day. Eddie Dowd, Hawaii News Now.
No major incidences in Hawaii to report. Others had some issues.
Unless they also had something happen, just didn't report it. You know, some people was like, you know, I lost my arm, but it's okay.
It's 4th of July.
Yeah, just party, go work tomorrow.
It's Ice Cream Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Man, I tell you something about ice cream takes you somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
That might have been the least where we editorialized any news segment. We were both just like, it was like, yes,
Hey,
yep.
let's watch the Daily Pidgin. They editorialize news items. Somebody comes in and, well, evidently they're into ASMR. Is that it? Or is it AMRS?
ASMR.
Oh, I got it right?
Yes.
Wow. I must have been thinking about it wrong.
Sometimes, you know, you get lucky. You just throw it out there and hit somebody.
Hey, there was a fire last night in Kihei. Couldn't see from our rental. Burned 50 acres. I'm suspecting it was started by fireworks, but who knows?
Wow.
How do you think he came up with that?
Not sure.
Wow. Fireworks on 4th of July?
But it's starting a fire? I don't know. No. Because it's up in the air.
Fireworks are designed to take out people's eyes, not start fires.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, this is kind of a sad story. You remember the Fab Five, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I you're probably too young to have been there when they were rocking, because it was early 70s.
Correct. I wasn't there, but I do. You're talking about the University of Hawaii men's basketball team?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
They were, and I mean, I was just, toward the end of high school, right? But Fab Five was it. They were destroying, and they were the team, right? Which was now 50 years ago. Right?
Wow.
I mean, exactamo. So here's a sad adjunct to that story.
Well, the Fabulous Five is one of the most iconic basketball teams in University of Hawaii history. Decades later, many of its players remain active in the community, but for one member, life took a heartbreaking turn. Our Mark Carpenter has the story of Jerome Freeman.
I carry him with me everywhere I go.
Look at this.
They talk about the football team that they had that went undefeated. That was a good time, but I think our year was better than theirs.
I'd say.
I'm going to the basket or something. I never know what's going to happen until I get there. I let the defense dictate it.
When Jerome Freeman takes a trip down memory lane, the greatest highlights come from the early 1970s.
And they think they was going to come down there and sit on the beach, get a suntan, and drink Mai Tai. But they had a fight on their hands. They found that out the first night, and then we played them a second night, and we still beat them.
A glorious time in University of Hawaii athletics when the Fab Five rolled through teams on the way to national prominence. And they were the talk of the town.
It was great. Everybody say hello to us, Can I get your autograph? Sometimes we go down to Waikiki by the nightclub, and they invite us.
Look at that footage.
Check it out.
After
original footage from 1972.
age, Freeman spent some time playing overseas before moving back to the islands in 1979.
Stayed here until 97. Then
I love this part. Listen to this. He was here. Do it.
Got stupid. I got married for the first time.
Oh!
And we moved to California, and I was there for 10 years.
And this is where Freeman's story takes a difficult turn. He moved back to Hawaii from California in the mid-2000s, working various security positions around Honolulu. But income was tight.
My rent was $1,400. My Social Security was only $1,350.
Oh,
wow.
But I did have a full-time job.
But in the middle of the pandemic, he lost that position. Fell behind on rent payments, eventually getting evicted from his apartment last November. Shelter at the Institute for Human Services was his only option.
So right now, I'm the second oldest in my family. And they got their own family, they got their own problems, you know. So I never asked them for nothing or to assist me with anything, you know. So I just try to do it on my own, I guess.
50 years after engineering basketball magic in Manoa, Freeman, now one of the 4,000.
Namaste, best 2 years of his life. Oh, man. He's talking about his marriage, probably, right?
Homeless on Oahu.
Knowing that I know him and knowing what he meant to Hawaii in that sense, I was like, whoa.
Dave Patterson, a former IHS employee, previously worked on a Fab 5 project with Freeman. Reconnected with the UH legend to help find a housing solution.
He looks good
and
there.
Always had that great determination, and I know he's very determined right now to get out of the situation. He doesn't. When I talk to him, he doesn't blame anyone. He just said, "This is what happened."
After 4 months at IHS, Freeman eventually found an apartment downtown. Now he wants to get back into the workforce and perhaps land a job coaching. But he wants people to know this: homelessness can happen to anyone. And for him, there are no regrets, only lessons learned. And his story is not over.
It's not the way I want it to be, not the way I planned for it to be. So I'm going to try to make the most out of it.
Mark Carpenter, Hawaii News Now.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. The positive thing on this is his mental attitude.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's back on his feet. Found a place in downtown and actually looking for work.
Yeah. And he's just, trying to get a computer so he can start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, or a podcast.
A podcast. Hey, shh, quiet. We have enough competition as it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure enough people see this story.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to help, or a few people are going to help, because there's a lot of boosters and supporters of the program.
Look here, Diane said, it happened to me. You never know.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, by the way, hi, Diane. She saw us in San Diego and a number of places in Southern California. When Kamaka and I were touring, I remember. Yeah, I'm married now. Oh. Oh, hi. Well, that was an interesting response to, oh, yeah, she used to come to the shows. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to talk about something that we talk about a lot, and that is how many migrated Hawaiians there are, right?
Hawaiians living in the continental U.S. than there are living in Hawaii. That's according to the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement. Chelsea Davis met a family that made a tough choice to leave home.
All because, we wear matching shirts, and evidently in Hawaii, you cannot do that because of the tourists.
We are Kanaka Maoli no matter where our wawai takes us.
Cece Cullen is a proud Kanaka, and she teaches her keiki to take pride in who they are and remember where they come from, even though they now live thousands of miles away from home.
I'm very passionate about teaching my keiki to impact our aloha, no matter where our feet take us.
Cece and her husband are both born and raised on Oahu, but in 2018, they had to make a difficult decision.
My Kane and I, we had decent paying jobs, worked multiple jobs even, and it was still really difficult.
So they moved to Las Vegas, and a couple of years later, they purchased their first...
Did you ever go take a picture by that sign in Las Vegas? There's a line.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I was surprised there's parking. I thought it was you just stop on the side of the road. Wow. But it's actually a parking lot.
Yeah, the line was so long I decided not to do it.
We're the first on both sides of our families to ever own anything. So we do feel a sense of pride in that, but it's also very discomforting that we couldn't do that on our Aina Hanau.
That's why the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement took its annual convention to the continent this year.
Isn't that amazing? We did 2 stories on the convention that they did in Vegas for Native Hawaiians as opposed to here. Now we know why.
It's for people like Cece.
For people like me who yearn, we cry for connection.
I feel we have kuleana. If we're going to keep Hawaii and our lahui one, we have to make bold moves.
Workshops during the convention included Home Away from Home, where Cece found she wasn't alone.
It's very important that
my brothers and sisters in Hawaii to make sure that you connect with us.
What can we do from here? Because all of us, just like brother there, would die for Hawaii.
And a thought-provoking discussion where Kanaka debated if Native Hawaiians living on the continent should be part of the Lahui.
When we talk about Lahui, to me that is a sacred word. It is rooted in our history. It is rooted in Aloha Aina.
Yeah, see, Honda, when they say Hawaiians, it's kind of loosely defined as people who grew up there. And because most people in Hawaii, have a large mixture of other, races. Yeah. So it's just local people, as we call them.
Yeah.
The catch-all.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be in that group because I'm not native Hawaiian. Yeah. But I am local.
But you're local.
This is not our Aina.
For Cece and her ohana, they hope to save enough money and move back home one day. But until then, no matter where they live.
How sad is that sign, right? I mean, this picture right here. I mean, they're happy and you see them and they're celebrating Hawaii, but at the same time, there's a sadness.
Yeah.
They will always be proud Kanaka. Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
Wow.
Yeah. I think they need some comedy up there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Did I turn the page too fast?
Kanaka were a big part of the fur trade in Hudson Bay Company. Thus, Canadians are called Canucks, as in Kanaka. I did not know that. Kanaka, Canucks.
Well, I know Canucks I think it's a derogatory term for Canadians.
Is it?
I thought when I was in Buffalo, that's what they said. But there was a team called the Canucks, so I think it's like slang for Canadians, I guess.
Wow, but I never heard it related to Kanaka.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think there's maybe a bit of a stretch. But if
Corey would know, you know, I mean, he's into the Hawaiiana and kiho'ala.
He didn't put LOL either, so he must be serious.
You can justify anything with LOL. Yeah. You're a big fat pig. You're ugly, and you have no class. LOL.
I'm out of here. Wait, did you say LOL?
I did LOL.
Oh, I jumped too soon.
Yeah, you didn't wait till the LOL.
LOL is like shaka when you cut somebody off on a freeway.
Oh, sorry about
that. Yeah, they cut you off like, oh.
The guy's reloading and, okay, no need.
No, he went shaka.
Okay.
LOL about a LOL.
Yeah. LOL. LOL.
Oh, it's an L here and an L here. Oh, the shaka. See, there's an L here and an L here and an O. LOL is the original.
Yeah. Oh, they are the people who start sentences with no offense, but or they say something really. I'm just saying.
I know you talk about somebody and you go, but he's a really nice guy.
But other than that, I thought the little mustache was stupid. But other than that,
love the guy.
Wow, he had personality. You got to give him that.
Yeah. He was really proud of his people.
Yeah. Canuck is totally slang for Canadian. Never knew the connection with Kanaka, though. Lots of Kanaka did settle up here in the Pacific Northwest, so it's very plausible. Well, there you go.
I would bet against it. It just sounds like it's...
Well, that's good. Yeah. You got to stay... you got to have both sides of the coin. You can't just...
Yeah. I'll bet against it.
But, well, wait a minute. It's posted now on the internet. That means it's true.
I'm Generation X, though. We always go against everything.
He goes for everything. That whole sun coming up every morning, it's a conspiracy.
The world is not flat. The world is not a globe. It's more of like a triangle.
Yeah,
it's a pyramid.
It's a pyramid.
That's why everything's a scam.
That's right. Oh, man. Iceberg. that started from the word Kanaka.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was...
Makes sense to me.
HRM. I am thinking of what I can make true by posting it here. Yes, it's anything you post is true.
Yeah, just keep it clean.
Right. Yeah.
Our lovely moderators will be...
Really, this is not the mortgage you need to pay. There you go. Oh, the world is just a pyramid scheme. That's it right there. I know.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you for shouting Ice Cream Wednesday out so much on your show today.
Hey.
And I was watching Matt Statter's show. You know, I do that when I'm prepping. I got it going in the background. She was talking about, after 2 days off, too. I'm a little rusty. The internet get more authority than the kid in school. Where's that?
Shaka, Pokoliti.
Well, Pokoliti. I am 6 feet tall. Oh, Pokoliti. I always, you don't look that tall, but she wrote it.
It's on the internet, so it's true.
It's got to be true. Right? I turn into a cat when sleeping. Oh, Panel. And it's true.
Kinako. We actually have a gift for Kinako.
Oh, did you bring a gift?
Yes.
Let's see it.
So, from the people of Disembark, they make dog toys. Have you guys seen my my Instagram?
Disembark?
Yeah, where is it? Get close enough. Can you guys see it? Is it blurry? Well, DIS and bark. Disembark.
Disembark.
Yeah. So
it's like dis and dat, but disembark.
Yeah. So maybe you can see it this side. So they make local items into dog toys. So this, remember Love's
the
donut?
Love's
Yeah, so
that looks like the sugar donuts.
Yeah, sugar donut.
But those aren't real donuts?
No, I would have ate them if they were.
Oh, if that doesn't bring her in.
Yeah, so this,
I just thought of something. Go ahead.
And then it has the crinkly sound.
Oh, interesting.
So my daughter and I were saw that they were at Pro Ridge, near where we live, and we was like, we gotta go get, because we got for my dogs.
Oh, we gotta see if Kinako likes that. Kinako.
They had the
Kinako, come on, look, do the squeaky noise. Kinako, look.
Maybe she doesn't like donuts.
Yeah.
Here she goes.
Okay,
Now I feel like the guy in a van trying to coax a kid over. Coax an 8-year-old. Hey,
yeah,
kid,
you want a sugar donut?
boom.
Yeah, hey, Kinako. Oh, there. What's that? What's that? Oh, look. Kinako Cam. Oh, maybe Kinako's on it. Oh, look. That's cool. Does she get to rip that apart that you're holding in your hand?
Yep. The crinkly. Devin said the crinkly, like her hat.
Yeah.
Hey, Kinako. But let me. Again, the toy that we got for Kinako is from disembark.com. Go check them out.
Oh, there, Disembark.
Yeah, like Disembark.
Oh, I thought it was Disembark.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's the name of the
is.
company is
Yeah.
Disembark. So you can follow them on Instagram. DISANDBARK. Disembark.
Let me see. Maybe if I hold it to my camera, you can.
Yeah, your camera's
wait.
better.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, here.
You can keep that one. I have one at home. Oh, there we go. Yep, that looks good.
There we go.
So Disembark, go check them out. They have. I got for our dogs. We got the King's Hawaiian sweetbread buns. So they got down, and we got Kinako the donuts.
I have a friend in Waianae with a pit bull. Do they have any that look like a neighbor?
Oh yeah, depends on your neighbor.
Remember the guy with the vulgar license plate? Do you remember this guy?
Mm-hmm.
He had a vulgar. If you don't know what the license plate was, folks, and I hope this doesn't get me, banned, but it was FCKBLM. That's what it said, right? And then they got it, and then guess what? They said, give it back. He wouldn't do it. He said it was infringing on his free speech or something. Well, here's a story about that.
An appeals court has sided with the state and the city in a lawsuit over vulgar language on personalized license plates. According to the Attorney General's office, back in 2021, a driver applied for a license plate that had contained an implied expletive. Well, months after it was approved, the city asked the driver.
These guys are the best. Implied expletive. Implied. That's going to be my new one. Excuse me. Did you just imply an expletive?
To please return it.
Hey, learn how to say them.
Officials say the driver refused and then filed a lawsuit claiming that state and city rules on personalized plates were illegal and infringed on his constitutional rights. But the appeals court ruling says the rules are reasonable. In May, the city held a public hearing on updated rules for the license plates in order to crack down on any potential offensive language.
That was a short one.
Yeah.
It probably got censored.
Well, it's time for a Kinako cam.
Really? What's going on?
She's saying thank you for the gift.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I should put the light down there so that it goes to Kinako. Here, hand me the light. Let's see if I can do this. See?
Hey, Kinako, come here. Hey. Oh, I can see her eyes now. So pretty.
See, here's the difference.
Oh,
There's
yes.
that, and then there.
Look at that.
Oh, we can warm up the light, too. Make it a little
Oh.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that face.
Oh, now she's going to want a dressing room. One of those small mirrors with the lights around it and stuff.
Well, if you wasn't on strike, Kinako, maybe you could get one.
We should clip this out and send it to your disembark.
Oh, yeah. Well, I already took a video of her playing with all the donuts.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. So there you go.
Kinako cam.
Oh, man. Look at that. We're like at the top of the hour already. What happened? We must have been talking a lot. But again, we've been out for 2 days. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in there. And speaking of seeing you, thank you so much to everybody who showed up at the Kona show. But we also will be in Renton, Washington.
Here we come.
On
August 19th.
August 19th. And we are working on being in Sacramento the week after that. You know, nothing solid so far.
Working on.
Yeah, working on being the operative. Yeah. And we have Augie Toba joining us in Sacramento. And there's 2 shows, right? And Statter will be our MC.
Chatter with Statter on Twitch and YouTube.
That's right. So now, this last editorialized video. It just makes me sad, so I'm going to play it. Here, watch this. What are people thinking?
A question with no good answer. Why are people damaging public parks facilities? It's especially bad on Maui, where officials are begging the vandals to stop and asking park users to be on the lookout. Our Chelsea Davis reports from the Valley Isle.
Yes, that's where you get tickets, C. Honda. AndyBumatai.com. Thank you for mentioning that.
Maui County Park officials tell me the problem is island-wide, but one of the places they find recurring vandalism is right here at Kanaha Beach Park. This is a photo of a porta potty burnt to the ground at Kanaha in Kahului in March. And this
porta potty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look at this. The guy, no more porta potties. And then he broke the
was taken less than a week later of a shattered toilet at Kilkil Park in Kula. And this is a ruined field by mud bogging at Central Maui Regional Sports Complex in Mauilani 3 weeks later. This is a busted sink at Kipaniwai Park in White.
Oh, the sink went sink.
Down to the ground.
Well, I don't. Okay, stop.
Luku a month after, and these are 2 other porta potties burnt to ash.
Look at this, porta potties. And if I always like to try to find the upside, and I think when 3 porta potties are burnt to the ground, the upside is no one was in there.
Oh yeah, thank goodness.
I know.
So at Kanaha, less than a month after that, 3 days later, a destroyed sink also at Kanaha. And just this past weekend, someone burnt the field at Maui High School Park.
I get incident reports pretty much daily about various forms of vandalism throughout our park system here on Maui. And it's quite
this is a very interesting shot. You know, if you're into cinematography, this is what they call rule of thirds, where you put the guy off on one side and it's got more composition into the thing. And you rarely see this in news. Now, I know they want to highlight that, but a lot of people would have just put him in the middle and stuff. See how much more artistic this is?
Maui County Parks Director Pat McCall says the vandalism has gotten so frequent it's hard to keep up. And it's been costing tens.
And the field, these guys took their and they just ruined a field where kids play.
of thousands of dollars just for repairs.
Not only is it the monetary damage that occurs, which is quite extensive, but it's the amount of ruining the experience of others.
We all work to make ends meet. And when you take our tax monies and it goes for everything else but what it's supposed to go for because of damages caused, I don't think that's fair.
McCall says there has been an uptick in cases since school's been out, and he wants to raise awareness in hopes it'll be stopped.
When our parks personnel, who work really hard trying to keep things up, when they're spending their time cleaning up graffiti or damage or repairing pieces that, that were fine the day before, that's just taking away time from doing regular maintenance work that would be much more beneficial.
See something, say something, it's our community, we like to see our kids out here, they play and enjoy the...
See, rule of thirds on the other side. Wow.
But look at
and we just
the walkway.
Yeah. By the way, that's called leading lines.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Fortunate that these things are happening and we see these things going on.
If you see vandalism, call 911. Reporting in Kapului, Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
If you see vandalism, call 911. Not only did I see it, I have video. Sir, this video looks like it was from a camera on your head. Huh? No way, not me. Oh.
Kinako's doing OnlyFans right now.
Really? Oh, OnlyFans. Oh! Oh, man, I was shocked there. Tail cam, going for the big tip.
I'm sorry, I don't scratch that low. I just stay on the spine area.
So there you go, gang. We went a little over as we normally do. What, Kinako? What you doing? Oh, you coming up? Hold on. You want to say goodbye to the gang? Okay, hold on. Here, come.
There she is.
There she is.
There she is. Miss America.
Mrs. OnlyFans. Okay. So thank you, everybody. We're going to hit the button.
Thank you to our moderators.
Oh, yes. Nani Aloha, C. Honda, Aware, and Devin. Mahalo for being here and keeping us on track. Man, 2 days off, I felt rusty today. Did you?
I mean, it doesn't help that we have the ice cream too. That's distracting us. So
and dogs.
Yeah. And thank you, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, please.
Yes, and let's not take any more days off because I play with cameras and lights and going, I got an idea. Okay, so right on, gang. Appreciate it. We're going to hit the button. You ready? You ready? Okay, here we go. Let's go. 4, 3, 2,